For the past several years, Dover Downs has played host to the Matrons, some of the oldest and most prestigious races in our sport for 2- and 3-year-olds. And right now, we'll recap what happened with the recent standout 2-year-old action. Let's start by showing you the $158,000 matron for talented freshman trotting colts.
They make their way over toward the half. Lindy's Crazy Hall is on top. They went by the half in 58 1/5 as they head over toward the back stretch. Lindy's Crazy Hall. Super Schissel sits in second, followed by Union Forces and Holiday Hangovers there at the back of the pack as they head up the back stretch toward 3/4. Lindy's Crazy Hall a 2-lane lead. Super Schissel races up on the outside to go after the lead now, and Super Schissel is up to get a short lead into the far turn. Lindy's Crazy Hall drops back second, another 2 lanes. Union Forces and Holiday Hangover continues to trail 3/4, 127 2. They make the way midway on the final turn. Super Schissel on the outside has gone up and gotten a 2-lane lead. Lindy's Crazy Hall, Holiday Hangover to the outside up into third, back to fourth. Union Forces, they come toward the top of the stretch. Super Schissel comes off the turn leading by 3 lanes. Super Schissel's pulling away now. Holiday Hangover moves up into second, coming toward the wire. Super Schissel's in front, wins it easily. Then it's going to be Holiday Hangover and Union Forces third in 156.
Super Schissel picked up the victory for Hall of Fame trainer Jimmy Takter. The son of Uncle Peter crossed the wire in 156, winning by 3.5 lengths. This was his 4th win in 12 starts. Yannick Gingras was in the driver's seat for this matron win.
It worked out all right. I thought the horse to beat was the 2-horse Scotty, and he was behind me. So up the backstretch, I didn't think the horse on the front was going to get me where I needed to go. So I pulled, and it was really easy from there. Oh, he's a nice horse, you know what I mean? Like, he's not the surest gated horse that there is, but he's very willing, and he wants to do his job.
Next, let's see some matron action with the 2-year-old trotting fillies in their almost $178,000 event.
57, they head up the back stretch with Sonic Race clear by 2 lanes. Racing up now, When Doves Cry goes after the leader. Following that move, Jesse's Legacy. Starita is back to 4th. And then comes Asiago from 5th and moving out. They go toward the far turn. With the lead by just about a length is Sonic Race. When Doves Cry on the outside toward the rail, that's Starita. Alongside of Starita, Jesse's Legacy back inside went Asiago, 3/4, 125 and 4/5. They come over toward the top of the stretch. When Doves Cry joins Sonic Race, those two right together at the top of the stretch. When Doves Cry on the outside, Sonic Race toward the rail. They trot for the wire, and When Doves Cry on the outside gets a short lead. When Doves Cry, Sonic Race fighting hard. When Doves Cry, Sonic Race and Jesse's Legacy in 154 4.
When Doves Cry, who was second in the Breeders' Crown, won in 154 4 by a neck. The daughter of Muscle Hill has hit the board in all of her 8 lifetime starts. She's trained by Renee Allard and driven by Renee's brother, Simon Allard.
There was speed on the outside. So the rail was kind of a tough spot for a 2-year-old, so I didn't really get away where I want to be, but it took my time first over, and the horse in the lead got tired, and I just went by it. Well, it's a big deal for us because we train her down. It was a very expensive purchase for us. It's $200,000, and to get her to the races, it was a lot of stress. It's a little more than the $20,000 one, and we got her there, and we got her to win, and she looks like she's going to become a real good horse. So Rennie picked her in the field last year when he went to the farm and he bought her in Harrisburg. Like, it's a whole new world for us. We usually buy racehorses. Now we just we got excited for the 2-year-old next year, so we did the same thing. We're trying to pick champion, and we jump right in with the young horses.
Now, let's bring in the 2-year-old pacing fillies for their matron event, racing for a purse of over $179,000.
They race over toward the half, and from the outside up to get the lead now, is Saint Somewhere. Queen of the Pride is back to second, 55-1, so 27-3 on that second quarter. They go to the backstretch. Saint Somewhere used hard to get that lead. Queen of the Pride is there, out of fourth and up into third now, going after leader Renaissance Lady K. Back to fourth, Darn Tootin' Hanover, right alongside Sylph Hanover. Also on the outside, What a Fox, followed by the trailers Summer Charm. Field races into the far turn, with Saint Somewhere being joined now by Renaissance Lady K. Down inside, Queen of the Pride, second over trip for Sylph Hanover, 124 2/5. They make their way midway on the final turn toward the top of the stretch. Renaissance Lady K up to get a short lead from the hard-used Saint Somewhere. And they're turning for home now, and Renaissance Lady K has gone up and gotten the lead. Renaissance Lady K, Queen of the Pride. Here comes Sylph Hanover on the far outside, and Sylph Hanover up to get the lead. Sylph Hanover, Queen of the Pride will get second. Sylph Hanover, Queen of the Pride, and Renaissance Lady K. 152-4.
Sylph Hanover crossed the finish line in 152-4 to grab her fourth win of 2018 out of 12 efforts. The daughter of Some Beach Somewhere is trained by Ron Burke, and in the driver's seat was Matt Kikali.
Yeah, it worked out pretty good. I ended up getting away fifth, and it worked out perfect. There was a lot of action up front going to half, and I followed David Miller, all the way around there. Dave, he made the lead off the last turn, and it worked out absolutely perfect from my point. You know what? I've been high on her since I started driving her this summer, and she won the PA Sires final, and she's been close a couple times with some big races, but she's a big filly, so hopefully she grows into herself, and we're gonna have a lot to look forward to next year. Yeah, I was in an accident in February. I was out for about 2 months. It was pretty bad. My face got cut up pretty good. I broke my shoulder, my collarbone. But I came back, and I've had a really good year. I've been blessed with a lot of good opportunities, and it's been a great year.
Finally, let's see what happened in the $213,000 two-year-old pacing colt division for the Matrons.
Field races over toward the half, and the leader No Mas Amor. Mango racing in second, followed by Love Me Some Lou. Coming to the outside now, here comes Blood Money, followed by Sugar Factory, 54 3/5 as they hit the back stretch. On top is No Mas Amor. Racing up on the outside to join the leader now, Blood Money. Down inside, Mango, right alongside of Mango, that's Sugar Factory. Third over is Semi-Tough down inside. Love Me Some Lou, who is the early leader. They go toward the far turn, and Blood Money has gone up and gotten the lead. Back to second, No Mas Amor. Outside, moving up, Sugar Factory, 122 4/5. They make their way over toward the top of the stretch, and Blood Money is clear by a length and a half. Sugar Factory, here's Semi-Tough up into third. They're at the top of the stretch now, turning for home with Blood Money on top. Blood Money by 2.5 lengths coming through the stretch. Sugar Factory farther out. Here comes a move by Raining Deo coming toward the wire. Blood Money trying to get there. Ooh, it's tough. Blood Money held on, 151-1.
Blood Money came first up to pick up the victory by a head in a lifetime best of 151-1. The son of Sweet Lou, out of the mare Blood Diamond, is trained by Jimmy Tactor, and this was his fifth win out of 12 starts. He was driven by Yannick Gingras, who wore the Diamond Creek Racing colors for this matron event.
It certainly did not work out the way I was expecting or wanting, but the horse put a big performance and came out on top. He's got all kinds of ability, and you just got to get the right trip, and obviously today wasn't the right trip, and he got that out, so I think it was a tremendous race for him.
Now, one last thing, explain this look to us.
It's the owner's colors, Diamond Creek's colors. So, all these owners, they put a lot of money in the business, and they want to do a little bit thoroughbred style, but that's I'm glad to wear their colors.
Congratulations to the 2018 Matron two-year-old champions and all of their connections.